It's almost the year end and you want to send New Year wishes to all your customers of your business, and doing that manually is very tiring, then this video is definitely for you. So hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video we're going to learn how to send New Year wishes to customer via WhatsApp automatically. So I am an owner of a business, and using Google Sheets I have created a record of all my customers who are connected in my business. Here what I want is I want to send WhatsApp messages as New Year wishes to all these customers whose record I have created in my Google Sheets, or I'm going to add the new customers in my Google Sheets. I want to send New Year wishes to all of them. Now doing this manually is going to be very time consuming. So what I've done is I've simply automated this entire process with the help of Pabbly Connect, which is an amazing automation and integration software. And using it, I have created a connection between Google Sheets and WhatsApp with the help of it. So if you want to learn about this amazing automation process step by step, for that let me take you to my screen. In this video we're going to learn how to send New Year wishes to customers via WhatsApp automatically. So as an owner of a business, building strong relationships with our customers is very essential. I use Google Sheets to organize my customers' details like name, email and the contact information. And I use WhatsApp, which allows me to directly communicate with all my customers. When the New Year's approaching, I want to send personalized wishes to all my customers to express my gratitude and maintain a positive connection. For doing this, I have created an automation for sending New Year wishes via WhatsApp. By connecting Google Sheets with WhatsApp, I can automatically send personalized message to all my customers without any manual efforts. This ensures every customers feel appreciated while saving me valuable time to focus on other business tasks during the busy holiday season. And I'm going to create this amazing automation between these applications with Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign into our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So as I'm an existing user, I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. After signing in, you can see the All Pabbly Apps window in front of you, in which you can see all the applications of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on this Access Now button. Then Pabbly Connect's dashboard is going to appear in front of you. In order to start an automation process in Pabbly Connect, we need to create a workflow. For that, click on the top right corner button right here that says Create Workflow. A dialog box is then going to appear in front of you, which is asking for the workflow name and for us to select a folder. So for the name of my workflow over here, I'm going to give it as Send New Year Wishes to Customers via WhatsApp automatically. So this is the name that I want to give to my workflow, okay? After that, it is asking for us to select a folder. So on the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. Further, click on this drop down. These are the folders from which I'm going to select WhatsApp automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After giving the name to the workflow and selecting the folder, I'm going to click on this create button in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Send New Year Wishes to Customers via WhatsApp automatically, and you can see there are two windows in front of you. One says trigger, other says action. So what is trigger and action? Trigger and action are the two most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these two concepts. Over here, trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means what is action? Action is a response towards our trigger. In an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. We are going to set up our trigger step first. And for the trigger application, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as Google Sheets. As in my Google Sheets, I have created a record of all my customers' details. And to all the customers whose record I've already created in the spreadsheet, and to the new customers who I'm going to add in the spreadsheet right over here, to all of them, I want to send the WhatsApp message to, okay? I want to send the New Year wishes to all of them. And that is why for my trigger, I've selected as Google Sheets. And for the trigger event, I'm going to select as new or updated spreadsheet row, okay? After selecting the trigger application and the event, we need to connect our Google Sheets to Pabbly Connect. And now for doing that, Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. Using this webhook URL, we are going to build the connection by following the steps given here in the help desk one by one. So firstly, I'm going to copy this URL from here.
After copying the URL, I'm going to open the spreadsheet that I want to connect to Pabbly Connect. So this is a spreadsheet. I want to connect this spreadsheet to Pabbly Connect. In order to do that, what we are going to do is from this panel over here, go to this extensions option. After coming to extensions, go to this add-ons and click on this get add-ons button right here. As I'm going to do that, this window is going to appear in front of you, on which on the search bar, we have to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. I'm going to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. You can see that we have already installed Pabbly Connect webhooks. If you have not installed Pabbly Connect webhooks, please to install it so that you can create the connection between the spreadsheet and Pabbly Connect. Okay. So as I've already installed, I'm going to go back and refresh this page from here. As I've refreshed the page, I'm going to go back to my extensions. Over here now, you can see after installing, it says Pabbly Connect webhooks. Okay. As this option is going to appear from this panel, go to this initial setup button right here. Then this window is going to appear in front of you on initial setup, and it is asking for two things, that is the webhook URL and the trigger column. Okay, so for the webhook URL field, I'm going to paste the webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us. And for the trigger column, what is it? Trigger column will be your final data column on which of the data is added. In this spreadsheet, my trigger column is going to be column D because in this column, the final data is going to be added. So for the trigger column over here, I'm going to write it as column D. Okay. After entering the webhook URL and trigger column, I'm going to click on this submit button right here. It said setup configured successfully. As now the setup is configured, I want to check whether the spreadsheet is successfully connected to Pabbly Connect or not. In order for checking, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the send test button over here to check whether this webhook URL is working or not. Okay, for that I'm going to click on the send test button right here. As I've done that, it says test data sent successfully. As this comes right over here, I'm going to go back to my workflow and scroll down. Over here, you can see Pabbly Connect has captured the response over here. In the test response, we have received the data of this customer who has been created over here as a record in the second row. Name comes as test as the first name, last name is user8, email is testuser8@pabblytudes.com with the mobile number you can see right here. I'm going to go back to my workflow. The trigger column we have selected as D comes over as D, spreadsheet name as customers details. This is the spreadsheet ID you can see right over here. Sheet name is sheet1 right here, okay? Over here for the row index, it comes as 2 because this data is captured of the second row right over here, okay? Over here, the first name comes as test, last name as user8, email as testuser8@pabblytudes.com with a dummy mobile number. As the response is successfully captured, you can see over here this customer's record we have created in our spreadsheet. This means that Google Sheets has now been successfully connected to Pabbly Connect and our trigger setup is done. So as now the trigger setup is done, what I want is, I want that as soon as I'm going to create the record of a new customer in the spreadsheet right over here, what should happen is Pabbly Connect should capture the response of that immediately as well. Now for doing that, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to extensions again and Pabbly Connect webhooks. Now from this drop down, we have to click on the send on event button. It is saying working. It is very important to click on send on event, as whenever you're going to add the details of a new customer in the spreadsheet, what is going to happen? The customer's data that you're going to add in the spreadsheet is automatically going to be captured over here in the response in our trigger. Okay. So that is why over here we have clicked on the send on event button and you can see a tick mark is in front of it. A tick mark is in front of it. This means this function is now working. Okay. As now we have done that, this means our trigger setup has now been done successfully. Now what I want is towards the customers details we have captured right over here. I want to send an automated WhatsApp message, a personalized WhatsApp message of wishing New Year's to that customer. So now for doing that, we're going to set up our action step. And for the action application over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as WhatsApp Cloud API. As using WhatsApp Cloud API, I have created a message template using which I am going to send WhatsApp messages to all my customers. So this is the message template you can see I have created. And using this template, I'm going to send messages. Over here, if you could to tally this template right here, it says Happy New Year. Dear customer's name. This customer's name right over here is the dynamic field that I've created. It's a variable. In place of this variable, I want to enter the value of the customer's name. That is why I've entered this variable right here so that I can send a personalized form of message to all my customers. It says, as we welcome the new year, we want to thank you for being a cherished part of our journey. Your support inspires us to do better every day. To celebrate, here's an exclusive New Year gift just for you. Use code NY2025 to enjoy 50% off on your next purchase. Shop now and make the most of this offer. Offer valid until 2nd of January 2025, so don't miss out. Wishing you a year filled with joy, success, and happiness. We can't wait to serve you in 2025. Warm regards, Team Pabbly. So this is the message template that I've created, and using this, I'm going to send messages in the name of New Year Wishes 2025. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up this action step in which I've selected my action application as WhatsApp Cloud API and action event as send template message. After selecting the action application and the event, I'm going to click on this connect button to connect WhatsApp Cloud API to Pabbly Connect. A window is going to appear in front of you on which I'm going to add a new connection. But if you want, you can select the existing connection that you have. After that, it is asking for the token, phone number ID, and the WhatsApp business account ID. Using these details, we are going to build the connection between WhatsApp Cloud API and Pabbly Connect. Now, from where are we going to have all these details from? For that, for knowing about that, we have to click on this hyperlink Learn More right here. As I'm going to do that, over here you'll be landed towards Pabbly's help desk. If I'm going to scroll down over here, you can see it says how to set up WhatsApp Cloud API inside Pabbly Connect. If you're going to watch this tutorial right over here, you can learn how you can step by step complete WhatsApp Cloud API setup with Pabbly Connect. And as you're going to complete the setup, you will have all these details that Pabbly Connect is asking for by watching this tutorial, okay? And over here, you can see it is asking for the token as well. So now, if you want to generate your own permanent access token using WhatsApp Cloud API, you can watch this other tutorial in which you're going to learn how you can step by step generate permanent token for WhatsApp Cloud API, okay? So before connecting WhatsApp Cloud API to Pabbly Connect, remember to watch these tutorials over here, okay? So as I've already created an API setup using WhatsApp Cloud API and Pabbly Connect, I'm going to open the setup that I've created. So this is the API setup that I've created. You can see right over here. And in the setup, we have the token, the phone number ID, and the WhatsApp business account ID. So I'm going to copy these details from here and I'm going to simply paste it right over here. It's just asking for the token. I've copied it. I'm going to paste it right here. For the phone number ID, I'm going to copy this phone number ID from here and paste it right over here. For the WhatsApp business account ID, I'm going to copy this ID from here and paste it right over here. After filling in all the required details, I'm going to click on the Save button right here. As I've done that, you can see WhatsApp Cloud API is now connected to Pabbly Connect. After connecting over here, it is asking for the template name. So I've created a template in the name of New Year Wishes 2025. You can see right over here. So for the template name over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to select it as New Year Wishes 2025. Okay. As soon as you're going to select the template name, the language code and the selected template ID is automatically going to be selected. After that, it is asking for the recipient mobile number and the body field one. Recipient mobile number is the mobile number to whom we want to send a WhatsApp message to. I want to send a WhatsApp message to all these customers record I'm going to create in this spreadsheet to these mobile numbers right here. So for the data of this field, what we are going to do is we are going to map the data. What is mapping? Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we're going to insert the data from the previous step of this workflow. How mapping works is that as soon as I'm going to click on this field, you can see this was the previous step, Google Sheets, new or updated spreadsheet row. As I'm going to click on it, this is the same response in which we have received the details of our customer to whom we want to send a WhatsApp message to. From the previous response, we have received the phone number of that same customer. So the data of this recipient mobile number, I'm going to select the phone number of my customer to whom I want to send a WhatsApp message to. So as I selected the data from my previous response, you can see right over here, this data is mapped. And as I map the data has now become dynamic. That means whenever a new response is now going to be captured in our previous step, automatically the new data is going to be updated in place of this map data, okay? After that, it is asking for the body field one, that is the customer's name. So as I've already told you in this template, I have created a dynamic field that's a variable in the name of customer's name. So this is the same variable right over here. So for the data of this customer's name, I'm going to map the data of the name of my customer, first name space the last name, okay? After filling in all the required details, it says save and send test request. Before click on this button, if I'm going to show you over here in this recipient mobile number field, I have entered a mobile number which is not a valid number right over here. This is a dummy mobile number. So a WhatsApp message cannot be forwarded to this invalid number right here. So what I'm going to do is, in place of this W mobile number, I'm going to enter my mobile number just for the test right now so that I can check whether a WhatsApp message is successfully forwarding or not. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to enter my mobile number right here. So as I've changed my mobile number over here in place of the recipient mobile number field, I'm going to click on this Save and Send Test Request button. As I'm going to do that, over here we have received a response, which is a positive response. So now I'm going to open my WhatsApp and check whether I have received a new WhatsApp message of wishing New Year's or not. For that, I'm going to open my WhatsApp. As I've opened my WhatsApp, you can see I have received a new WhatsApp message which says Happy New Year. Dear Test User 8. Test User 8 is the name of the customer. This is the first customer's record we have created in the spreadsheet. You can see right over here. And this is the same template message that we have created using WhatsApp Cloud API. It's been forwarded to me as a WhatsApp message on my number. As the WhatsApp message has now been successfully forwarded, this means that this workflow that we have created has now been successfully working. Okay. As this workflow is now successfully working, what I want is to all the customers who record I've created in the spreadsheet, to all of them, I want to send a WhatsApp message to. In order to do that, as now this workflow is successfully working, we have to send the data of all these customers to this workflow right over here to our Pabbly Connect account. In order to send all the data, we have to go back to extensions and Pabbly Connect webhooks. And now I'm going to click on the Send All Data button right here. As I'm going to do that, over here, the data of all the customers record I've created in the spreadsheet, the data of all these customers is going to be forwarded to this workflow that I've created using Pabbly Connect right here. Okay. So as now the WhatsApp message is successfully forwarded to me, this means that the workflow is now been successfully working and the connection between Google Sheets and WhatsApp is now successfully built. So this was it for this video for sending New Year wishes to customers via WhatsApp automatically. Thank you so much for watching.
Not just with these applications, you can create automation between multiple other applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any questions, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can check the queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, then you can check out this link. If you like this video, please do subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment on if you have any questions or doubts, and please share this video.